Hello everybody, this is VSCAT100 here with
Crystal Master 4
Daft Punk, good, and
Smiley.
And welcome back to some more Professor Layton vs. Phoenix Wright as Attorney. In the previous episode, we had another set of interrogation with the brainless, it's not duo, it's not trio, what's the one for 10? Is there
10, 10. I think there is a word for like 10 of that. I don't remember it though.
Regardless, still zero brains among all of them.
Oh, Decade.
Decade?
Decadent.
Okay. Well, whatever. But we finally got a crack in everything. So that is what we are going to be working on today. I will let you guys know that probably within the next couple of episodes, there will be a change in perspective. We'll discuss that more when we get to it. It's just something to look forward to. So, if you like what you see, leave a like down below, comment if you have anything to say, subscribe to me and Chris if you haven't already, click those bells so you're notified of everything that we do when we do it, and share with your friends so they can join in on this investigation. Now then, old man, what did you remember?
I recall hearing a woman's voice, a faint, delicate sobbing, no less.
Hold it!
You heard a woman sobbing? Yes, sobbing or perhaps waiting, or wailing.
The dog barking.
No, don't worry about that. She sounded a bit like hinges in need of some grease.
Boy, his falsetto packs a serious punch.
Yeah, what a
So
great
it's
falsetto.
them.
There we go.
And there was another noise too.
A dog.
Clack, 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 clack. A pleasant sound, rather like the wooden clogs in motion.
Ah!
Oh, there's the thing.
Remember what I said, Rob? Here we go. Huh? And another sound. A clang of chains creaking.
We've come a long way from the sound of a woman crying.
It's fine. She's a robot woman.
Yeah,
shaky?
yeah.
Oh, I remember now! A woman's scream! It was likely the contraptions.
Don't!
Right. He remembered something, but he kept collapsing and never said it in the last episode. In the previous.
In the
episode.
last, yeah.
Yeah.
In
2
second,
episodes ago.
in second, I heard it too. I remember a certain weird and creaking noise flowing through the air.
And when did you hear it?
We went to the bell tower, and I think it was when we arrived at the entrance.
Indeed, only the quickest of us got there in time to hear it. So those wordsmith, shaky, and Lotta Lance.
Yeah,
I
that
guess.
seems like it.
Mr. Wordsmith is a fast runner. Gotta be honest, Nick. I never saw that coming.
I think it might speak more for the slowness of the other vigilantes.
Anyway, we've got a new piece of info. The vigilantes
He's heard some noises resembling machinery in the tower.
I wonder what was making all those eeks and clinks and
Was there any machinery up in the bell tower? Now it's the
Other
perfect time to
than-
present something that may have some connection to the noises.
There it
other
is.
than the giant clock.
Giant what?
Other than the giant clock face that's on it.
There's no clock face on the bell tower.
Well, there isn't. Okay,
No.
never mind.
No, the bell tower is there's no actual clock on it. It's just a tower with a bell on it.
Gotcha. Well, there's the watered down Phoenix Wright version. Now you can present the evidence.
Yeah, fuck you, game.
You mean the Phoenix Wright version?
Yes.
6, 7, 8, 9. I hope it's this one. I really hope it is.
It has to be. He mentioned it, so...
Objection.
There we go.
Yeah, there you go. The defense has a theory regarding the source of those strange sounds. It was most likely this. This mechanism is on the middle floor of the tower. That reminds me. There was some contraption up there, unlike anything I'd seen before. That's right, Chief. We never touched it, though. How about we try operating the contraption and see what it does? I mean, we're right in front of the bell tower, after all.
Yeah, why not?
We might as well just be able to reproduce the sound that Mr. Lottolance heard at the crime scene.
You may be deceiving.
But it was I who testified about it before that young man. Yeah, I talked about it too!
Oh my god.
Well, you've got my curiosity. Let's see you set that contraption in motion.
Mm.
My lord, just leave it to me!
Everybody up to the bell tower. Every single citizen.
Oh my god.
Get ready, everyone! Perk up your ears!
That's it.
Oh, ah. So it didn't last long enough.
That's it?
Yeah. Oh,
That's
no,
the very-
that's Wordsmith.
That's the very same sound I heard.
I think that's shaky.
Oh, is it? Or no, wait. It'd be you.
Oh, here it is. This way, here as well.
Yes, that's it.
Oh my god, that poor man.
They love using that sound effect
Only the three of them heard it because they ran fast and got to the bell tower
because
first.
they were
and
up at the top of the bell tower. Yeah.
Yeah, but no one else heard it.
Because they weren't close enough to hear it.
But that's
Okay.
strange though, because then when he tried
Yeah,
it again, we all heard it.
So, was there something happening at the time that just other than the storyteller, I guess, burning down? Was there another loud noise that may have covered it up?
Maybe the sound of the fire, because there was a giant fire where the storyteller was.
There was also a giant fire dragon where the storyteller was,
And
I guess the crackling of the flames too.
or like just the people panicking, because that would probably yeah.
That would probably drown out a lot of the noises.
Hmm.
So anybody who would be closest to the bell tower would hear it, or to the contraption would hear it the best.
Mm-hmm.
And we now know at least 3 of them heard it the most. As you've all seen, or rather, heard. Plus, I feel like it would be easier to hear it when there's no one else screaming.
Yeah.
It's clear that that device was operating shortly after the incident.
Objection! This doesn't change the fact that we know nothing about what that contraption does. Your demonstration hasn't led us to any valuable conclusions.
Objection! Fucking go up the bell tower, you idiot! Remember our demonstration a little while ago?
Demonstration? Are you referring to that silly contraption?
Objection! That contraption serves a very specific function. The plan to the bell tower shows no stairs leading up to the belfry. Now, if you think about it in relation to the plan, it's obvious what this contraption is for. It's a mechanism enabling access to the belfry. What? Is that what it is?
Oh yeah, they don't know what elevators are.
Well, it's not an elevator. It would just be more stairs. Or a ladder.
Order! Or it could be an elevator. Just a very bare bones definition of an elevator.
Maybe.
Oh, like a dumbwaiter.
Yeah, like that.
Maybe.
Another witch was in the bell tower when the incident happened, and the reason she wasn't discovered is because she used that contraption to reach the belfry and hide up there.
Objection! Hold your horses, Defender! You seem oblivious to the contradiction in your reasoning.
What do you mean?
I'm talking about your little demonstration earlier. Yes, the device was set in motion and made some strange noises. And yet... that's all it did!
No, who else was up there? Didn't you actually see what it did?
Well,
Or-
the vigilante
or-
was up there. The vigilante was up there.
Right. Or, I mean, maybe it's a puzzle to solve. Because this entire
Oh,
area
here we
is
go.
filled with puzzles.
Nothing else happened.
That's right. Nothing else happened. If it was the device for accessing the top of the tower, then why didn't it take us there?
Ergo, that contraption is of no relevance to this case. Which brings us back to my erstwhile conclusion. That there was no other witch!
Objection! It's too early to say that, High Inquisitor.
And why is that?
Because this is, in fact, a video game.
Also, my partner is working outside of this courtroom to get me.
That didn't happen, Maya. Remember, you're dead, remember?
And so is Layton.
Oh,
Sure, our demonstration didn't show it, but maybe the device didn't work because it wasn't used correctly. What? Why do you think so? Well, didn't they use the pendant? My reasoning is simple. Let's just say it would be troublesome if just anyone could go up and sound the bell. So it's reasonable to assume that access to the belfry would be restricted. In other words, that a special key would be needed.
A key?
And I think I know just what that key is.
God damn it.
Judge, please, I was listening to that. Before I ask you to present evidence, I'd like to summarize your theory.
you point to the small vigilante. It's like, he has the key! He swallowed it.
Everyone get him!
Just shit it out!
Squeeze him!
That's not how it works.
I mean...
Anyway.
Anyway, you believe that there was another witch in the tower at the time of the incident. And this witch used the contraption within the tower to make her way up to the belfry and hide there.
Your whole theory rests solely upon that contraption.
It really does.
If it doesn't allow access to the belfry, then your reasoning is completely wrong. I'm sure you know what that would mean for a speller. Your mistake would seal her fate.
Yes, I'm aware of that. Alright then, the defense shall prove his theory. Show us this key needed to operate the contraption in the bell tower. Take that! Take that! The key to the contraption is this pendant. That belongs to the accused, doesn't it?
No.
Yes.
That's right. We found it. That's what we saw it on her. We found it at the crime scene.
Didn't we just incriminate her? Okay.
No, well, we're not we're basically saying that she had the necklace, and this is the key.
We're not saying that she used the key to get up there, because obviously she didn't.
Obviously.
I know, but that's how they're all going to look at it.
Well, yeah, but we need to get somewhere.
Yeah.
Also, now, if we take a look at the bottom part of this contraption, there's a depression here about the same size as the pendant. Oh, yes, I remember it. A hole in the shape of that pendant. But I don't get it. Why would that pendant be the key to the bell tower? I don't know either. At least not for now. But the point is, it definitely is. With this pendant, we should be able to operate the contraption and access the belfry.
Now climb up that tower again and do it.
Well then, the court will grant the defense a chance to prove its assertion. However, you shall be given one chance only.
Are you ready, Defender? Make sure you are prepared for the consequences of a mistake.
What?
This will be your only chance. If it doesn't work, that will be the end of it.
Yeah, I'm ready.
I've got to be right about this.
Good.
To be honest, it kind of looks like a puzzle. I wish the professor was here. It's totally his field of expertise.
Are you ready, Nick? Should we give it a try?
Yeah, it's gotta work. Spell's fate.
Espella's fate depends on this. Talk about pressure. Gotta stay calm.
Here we go.
Another puzzle!
Of course it's on the bottom screen. Fuck.
Of course it is. Yeah, you like editing?
Ugh, anyway. The bell tower. Pendant
This is
light.
the last puzzle. This not the last one. But it's one of the
No.
last ones.
Pendant light is reflected by the blue gems on the circumference of the gears of the machine. Each gear will turn 90 degrees when will rotate 90 degrees when turned. Rotate the gears to align the blue gems and redirect the light. The large central gem will only reflect light when in the vertical position, and when rotated, light must hit the red gems on either side at the same time.
Good.
Okay, Nick, let's give this thing a shot. Sorry about that.
Clink.
Alright.
Whoa, beam of light!
Of course, this must be the key.
That light is just begging to be pointed at one of those red gems.
You know what?
You're right. Still, it looks like there's some kind of trick to this whole thing.
Of course there is.
A trick?
Yeah, think about it. There are two gems, but we have to light them both simultaneously. Looks like we're going to have to do it with only this one single beam of light, too.
What? Are you sure we can pull that off?
I have no clue, but we've got no choice but to try.
All we have to do is move the gears and bounce the light off the blue gems.
All right. No time for the jitters, Nick. We've got to make this work for Espella.
We're
Here
gonna
we
light
go.
both of the gems. Okay.
Did you see that? It lit up for a second. Like a second.
Yeah, it did, but
It's impossible to light up both gems at the same time.
currently, yes.
Especially if the red gem will absorb the rest of the light. There's no way it could bounce off.
Are there going to be two pendants? No, there's a gear missing. Is there a gear missing?
There's not a gear missing.
Hmm.
Currently, yes, it is impossible to do it.
That was only one gem.
What gives? Nothing is happening.
What exactly did you expect? The gems must be lit simultaneously.
But there's only one light. It's impossible.
Indeed. Now then, I believe we have our answer. It is, as you say, impossible.
Oh,
Wait a second. Let me try just one more time.
That will not be necessary. Your time is up. Or have you already forgotten? You were given only one chance to back up your claim.
no way.
Yes, way.
We
Game
failed.
over?
We failed the puzzle.
All right.
In the end, the defense has failed to prove its theory. The contraption cannot be operated within the with the pendant.
But the pendant fit right in the mechanism! There's no way that's a coincidence! But still, no matter how much I try, it seems impossible to direct the light at both gems simultaneously.
Seems your foolish experiment wasn't too much of a waste of time.
Huh?
While you were tinkering with that contraption, the accused regained consciousness.
Oh, Espella!
Is she okay?
Well, despite seeming a bit confused, she's in better shape now. Although, I wouldn't describe her situation as okay. Quite the opposite, in fact. Don't tell me you've forgotten your agreement with the judge. You failed to prove your theory, and so the accused fate has been decided.
Something I could say to that.
Attendants, bring in the accused.
Oh boy.
Accused,
Everybody shush.
the trial has reached its conclusion in your absence. The court shall now announce its verdict.
The verdict. You are the Great Witch, and your true name is Bezella. This evening, a terrible crime took place. You killed your father, the storyteller, using the spell Grandworm. Does the accused have anything to say? Yes, I am Bezella, the one that brought calamity upon this town. And my memories are proof of this. I remember the legendary fire in which this town was burned to the ground. And this day several hours ago, I summoned a fire dragon and took my own father's life. There is no doubt that the Great Witch is a part of me.
I understand.
Hold it! No, Espella, you can't! Don't say that! You're under a spell! Don't give up just yet!
Fool.
What?
You've been fighting a battle in this court. You have come here with your logic, finding contradictions to astound everyone. It was your battle, not hers. So how can you be telling her not to give up, when you have already dropped your sword? If you are a true knight of the court, you will fight your battle to the end.
Why is she telling me this? It almost sounds like she's encouraging me. Is she waiting for something?
No, it's okay, Mr. Wright. Ever since I was little, I can only remember being all alone. But that's not really true. There were people who were dear to me and memories that I cherished. At least, I think there were. But I've already lost all that. They were taken from me the moment I became Bezella.
Poor Espella.
Since then, I started working at Aunt Patty's bakery. I met Mr. Wright, Maya, Mr. Layton, and Luke. The four of you did all you could to help me. I am truly happy to have met you. But blame for the Great Witch's crimes rests solely on my shoulders.
Did she not believe it?
So let's put an end to this now. Bezella must not remain in this town. Thank you, Mr. Wright.
Wait! Look on her wrist.
I can't see because of the dialogue.
Oh, I see it.
It's right above the dialogue box.
Yes, I see it.
Pooja, do you see it?
It's like a bracelet?
Is it?
That looks like a different pendant. And he noticed.
Spella.
The second pendant, maybe?
Well then. It's time for the final verdict.
Think, Phoenix, think! Is there anything I can do? Just need something. Anything that can offer even a single glimmer of hope in this darkness of despair.
As the camera zooms in.
There's gotta be something, right?
Objection! Your Honor, please hold up the verdict. What's that, defender?
Oh, Jesus. I've never seen the judge look actually threatening.
Yeah, pretty great. It's too early to pass the final judgment on Espella.
What? Explain yourself. You said earlier that the trial has reached its conclusion. But there's something we have yet to examine. What are you suggesting? Do you mean to say you have some new evidence? But surely there can't possibly be any new evidence at this late stage. Very well, Defender. We shall play along with you just one more time. Now, show us this evidence that we haven't seen yet. The new, crucial piece of evidence is...
The Zella.
There's only one place where it can be. In Espella's possession. I have it. I saw it for a second. There's something there that she shouldn't have. An item that contradicts what we've heard. My gut feeling tells me that that item is the key to this whole case. Most interesting. I shall enjoy watching you hopelessly struggle through this like a fish caught in a net.
Objection!
I am no fish!
I'm a man.
Jesus Christ.
Now, Defender. Show us this new evidence that the accused supposedly has in her possession. Because only you have Apollo Justice's ability. I mean, what? Got it! Espella. Can I see the bracelet on your left hand?
Yes, certainly, if you'd like. It's actually a pendant, you know? But the strap got torn somehow when I was up in the bell tower.
Interesting.
That's why I've had it around my wrist since, well, just before this trial started.
But this pendant... It looks exactly the same as the one we already have here.
I'm going to say nothing until we actually see it.
Wait a minute. What's all this?
We confiscated your pity at the crime scene.
Why? Why is she wearing it now?
I don't get it. It's giving me a headache.
So I was right.
Ah! Wrong one!
I forgot to say. So I was right.
A demon just possesses Phoenix.
Oh no, the smell is spreading.
Oh god.
Oopsie poopsies. I have another question about this pendant. Ispella, do you remember exactly when the strap broke?
I'm trying to remember, but no, I can't. I know it was still fine when we parted ways, but
In other words, she has no memory of it.
Again, I just like seeing Phoenix just like in other. Oh god damn it!
Gotta turn on my brain wheel for a second.
Turn it back on.
She doesn't remember when it broke or when she tied it to her wrist.
Someone else must have done it for her.
Mm-hmm.
Or she did it and then her memory of that time was removed. One of the two things.
Mm-hmm.
That's certainly bizarre, I must say. Your pendant has already been submitted as evidence. Objection! But that's torn too.
Mm-hmm.
And yet Ispella still has her pendant. That's a fact we can all attest to. Which means there must have been two pendants to begin with. Really?
Objection! So, there are two, and the accused was caught red-handed at the crime scene.
What does that have to do with anything, Dark
Whether
Claw?
this pendant is hers or not, it doesn't change anything.
Yeah!
Trying to think.
Well,
Wait a minute. No.
Two
That's
pendants, two witches.
That's a problem. That's actually a problem. Because she's had it... Oh, wait. Just before the trial started.
yeah,
so
just
it actually,
before the trial
so
started.
it actually is possible.
So that
Act-
means that she
act-
could have had it on her.
Activate the contraption, and then tie it to Spella's wrist afterwards.
Because no one could see her wrist when she was actually up there because it was just a giant cloak that covered it. You could only see her
Right.
hand.
Right. Interesting.
So no one would have noticed until, she had her wrist down. Yeah! She was caught red-handed by us, the vigilantes! This pendant proves something crucial to this case. It can't be more crucial than us catching her at the crime scene.
Don't get your pride out of here, you fucking tiny hands.
The second pendant wasn't dropped by Ispella. So, as the defense already suggested, one more person was at the crime scene. What? What?
What happened to Shaky? I didn't see.
Shaky fell down and fucking Wordsmith popped like the balloon he was.
I saw that.
Order! Order! Accused, submit your pendant as evidence this instant.
yes, my lord.
Nick? If we have two pendants to work with,
Mm-hmm.
maybe we can see that strange contraption. If that strange contraption will work this time. Yeah.
Mm.
Now it makes sense. That must be why it didn't work before.
We just had to wait for the scripted game cutscene.
Your Honor! Wait, what? The defense would like to try to operating the mechanism in the bell tower one more time. What? Why no? The contraption didn't work before because we only had one pendant. But both pendants are needed to operate it properly. Foolishness! Try as many times as you like, it's no use. Hi, Inquisitor Ducklaw. You know this is a waste of time.
If it's not going to work anyway, why not let the defender see for himself?
Darkla, I can't figure you out anymore. What is your MO?
What?
Defender, if you think you can operate the contraption with two pendants, Then I suggest you go ahead and try it, unless it's already dawned upon you that such a plan is futile.
Why is she leading us on like Edgeworth would in previous cases?
I think it's at this point that she's caught on to the same concept that Barnum has, where it's more about the truth of the matter than just trying to get somebody accused.
Sorry, who's Barnum?
The prosecutor we've been facing all the other times besides this trial.
Yeah, this is the first time Darklaw has actually been the prosecutor for this game.
Okay.
The defense shall be given one more chance to verify its theory about the aforementioned contraption.
And another. And another.
And another.
And another.
And
Listen.
another last chance. As
This is
long
the final chance.
Alright.
Let's make our way to the bell tower.
Here we go again.
I'll just sit here the whole time.
It's going to be your last
Some
try.
Chinese food ahead.
This is going to be another last try.
I know how this works.
Are you not terrified? The life of the
No.
accused rests in your shaky hands. I take offense to that!
Yeah!
We won't be having any more "let me try again, please, your honors." Besides, you must be aware that this puzzle may well be unsolvable.
I wouldn't have been able to solve a puzzle like this before arriving in Labyrinthia. But now I'm sure I can take on any puzzle. Looks at the
Thanks,
sky and just
Layton.
sees Layton
Fine.
and fucking stars.
And it's all thanks to you, Professor.
He just looks up from somewhere and it's like, what?
Yeah.
What?
I'm sorry, what?
He taught me that every puzzle has a solution. No matter how obnoxious it can be. I have... You know what I mean, Rob.
Mm-hmm.
I have everything I need now.
What do you say, Maya? Should we hurry up and get started? Wait, hi, wait a minute.
Hmm?
No one
Sure
heard that?
thing.
No, nobody
What?
heard it. It's fine.
No, nobody heard the fact that he just addressed Maya by name
No, it's
in
fine.
this bell tower that's not
Oh,
very big.
oops.
No, it's fine.
Oops.
Sure thing. It's puzzle busting time.
Anyway. Puzzle 64 again!
Puzzle 64 again.
We know how to do this.
We put both in, and then
Look at that.
and now we actually get to do the puzzle.
Yep. Come on. There we go. Okay, that's one. This one is going that way.
So what does it mean we only get one try? Because we can restart and everything.
No. It's for plot.
Oh.
Okay. Alright, it's going...
Hmm.
Oh, now the green one's going that way. Alright, hold on.
Oh.
There we go.
Actually-
Oh,
there we
wait,
go.
hold on. Bop. Bop.
You did it!
That was easy.
Oh, yeah. Compared to most of the other puzzles?
Contradiction in this puzzle.
To be fair, a lot of these puzzles aren't nearly as hard as what I've heard a lot of the puzzles in the main Professor Layton games are like.
Oh, I'm
Like,
sure
just
the real ones are
mode.
hard.
Yeah. Success! As the red gems shine with an intense light, the larger gem on the pillar begins to emit a glaring light.
I'm sure I did it right.
Uh-oh.
Nothing's happening.
Fuck.
Exclamation point?
Oh!
The sound!
Whoa!
Oh.
It's a pair of stairs!
It's stairs.
This is.
We need seating contraption.
What do we have here? It's still no comparison to the incomparable astoundingness of
Shut
Mother
up.
Nature.
Shut up. Ooh, I'd like to climb up these stairs. I like being on top.
On the top. We shall escort you.
Yeah, that doesn't work when both of these voices are you.
Yeah.
I'm gonna die.
Oh my god.
Okay, Nick. Let's go see what's upstairs.
I love how because there's no distinguishable difference between Lottalands and Lywood, Lywood just didn't exist there.
Sorry, it's voiced.
No, I heard Maya speak.
Yeah, I think you're right. That's the bell that was taken from underground. The bell of ruin.
We found it.
The bell that must not be sounded.
I'm gonna ring it.
Yeah. Maya would actually say that too.
I'ma ring it.
Uh-oh.
Nick, there's someone hiding behind the bell.
Oh dang.
Oh, I know who.
I know who it is too. Hi, Miss Kira.
Hello, Kira.
It's you. Now that's the last person I expected to find here.
Who?
She was also accused of being a witch and also burned in the flames.
Yeah, she was actually found guilty and sent to the flames, but suddenly she's back.
Much like Maya.
Was she accused in like the first trial or something?
The
Actually,
first trial
yes.
here, yeah.
So she was guilty of a crime?
She was a witch. That is enough to be considered guilty.
To be continued.
Just being a witch means that you're guilty.
No, I get that, but she wasn't your defendant in that case, I'm guessing?
No. No. Who was...
She was a witness. The defendant was a Spella.
Oh, it was, yeah. Yeah, Spella was also the defendant there, but throughout the testimony, she kind of incriminated herself. So...
Oh, okay.
Well, of course. This is Phoenix Wright testimony. What do you expect? Anyway, so this is a great place to end things off.
Yep.
In the next episode, as I said, we switch perspectives, and we find out what Layton is doing all this time.
Professor!
Oh god, and him too. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys later.